gentleman on stage claims to be African American. But I'll let you be the judges. Please welcome Mr. Charles Parselle.
Thank you very much. The story of how I became African American is a little bit complicated. There's a guy in the front row who attacked me for being old. That's all right. Okay, but as you've come out on Earthquake Night, I'm going to tell you the truth, whole truth and nothing but the truth from the very beginning. I was born in Rhodesia, a country that has now been abolished. I have good reason to believe that the spermatozoa that found its way to the egg that was me was drunk. And entered that egg with the force of 5 vodka martinis. And then my mother started smoking. Nothing to do with my dad. I was born on a tobacco plantation. My mother had the misguided and completely unnecessary notion that she needed to smoke in order to have a tiny baby. As a result, I spent the first 9 months of my existence in a smoke-filled womb. And that was the beginning of a hard life. All my life I've suffered from a kind of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. It's called post-traumatic disappearance of country stress disorder. Because I come from a country that no longer exists. Now I've faced another kind of prejudice, which is I'm an immigrant here. And I know that you think that we immigrants are here to steal your lands, possess your women and give you smallpox. Well, I admit that I married one of you, but you've already met her. She's only half size. And if I do offer you a blanket, I can assure you it was made in China. So, my mother called me for the first 7 years of my life, "Not now, darling." "Mummy, not now, darling." Until when I reached the age of 7, she did what the English always like to do, which is get rid of their children. They get rid of their colonies, they get rid of the Irish. And they get rid of their kids by sending them away to boarding school for little boys. Now, that was the first time that I ever noticed that I noticed the word Parselle, which I have here on my suit. I have here on my suit because I'm a senior citizen, just in case. That word Parselle interested me. I asked my mummy, I said, "Mummy, what is this word Parselle?" She said, "Not now, darling." So when I went to school, which is a little, it's like, okay, you have no idea what it was like, but you've seen Harry Potter. Exactly like that, but no magic and no girls. asked my name, I said, "Not Nigel." So when the headmaster came by and said, "This is Parselle," I thought he was introducing my shirt. Oh dear. I know I have other things to say, but I need a moment or two to collect myself. Oh, becoming an American. Which I am African American now because I took the oath. I had to do two things. First of all, I had to pass the exam, which was not that easy, but I got lucky. The INS man, the immigration officer, was Korean, and he said, "How many stripes on the flag?" Which I had no idea. So I said to him, but I had visions of never being an African American, so I said, "Give me a break. Give me a break. My people started this country. We started colonies. We had 10, 11, 12, we had as many as 13. He said, "You pass." And in case you don't know, there are 13 stripes on the flag. The other thing you have to do is renounce foreign princes and potentates. I had no idea what a foreign potentate is until I saw it in the oath. But using my God-given intelligence, I figured out that it had something to do with potency, and I said to myself, it must be something to do with renouncing foreign women. And I said, I will renounce foreign potentates, but apparently not. No, foreign potentate is a ruler unconstrained by law. So I said, a ruler unconstrained by law, I said, I will renounce George Bush. One thing I learned at school was Latin, and I want to be the second person tonight. You notice the geriatrics who have been on the stage. I was second. I'd like to pay a tribute to George Carlin. Well, George Carlin said the 7 words that cannot be said, but I cannot say the 7 words that cannot be said. Well, I could, maybe I should have paid But I thought, okay, I'll leave that for another time. My files are banked and still they burn. Let me leave you with one Latin word which you can all remember. Perfututum. Isn't it beautiful? Perfututum, it means totally fucked. Thank you.